I'll just always be talking to keep the viewer entertained.
Are we going?
Excellent. And you can see, blow it up like this so we can see what it looks like. Cool, cool, cool.
And you lie.
Yeah. Ooh, that should be
Well,
fun.
hopefully, like, they show up.
Mhm.
Pop them one in. Awesome.
So, should I make this up?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yes, let them roll on in.
Dennis, you should get a tapestry with your okayest DM logo on it.
You should get OKS DM merch. That is nice.
Yeah. You can make tapestries on Teespring. It's no upfront cost to you with Teespring.
Oh yeah. That's very nice.
Rolling. Let her rip.
Hey, everybody, and happy holidays. Merry whatever you happen to celebrate. We are going to celebrate today by playing some Honey Heist, which is a very short RPG. The rules are literally one page and free to use for everyone. It's been out for, I think, over a decade now. So go check out Grant Howitt's Honey Heist. That's what we're playing today. And first, we'll go around and do introductions. You already know me. I'm Dennis. I'm the okayest DM, and I make D&D videos on YouTube. So, and I explain the mistakes I've made running Dungeons and Dragons, so you don't make the same ones later.
Hi, I'm AJ. I'm one of Dennis's players and fiance. So usually those critiques you hear come from me. And I also run a podcast called Thinking on the Air, which just dropped French Revolution 3, the Napoleonic Wars today. Cover a lot of history, mythology over there, as well as you can find any of my writing under AJM Aldrian.
Wow. Hi, my name is Greg. You can also call me Weenie. I have a YouTube channel called Weenie Trades. It's also called Greg's Trading Place. I am a professional technical analyst, and I trade the stock market live every day. And Bryce, this is my fiance.
And I'm Bryce. I am Weenie's fiance, or Greg's fiance. I am one of Dennis's and AJ's friends from college. Yeah, same here. And I am a head swim coach for little kids. So that's a fun job. And I'm excited to play a bear tonight.
I am
Yes.
so excited for what's about to
Yeah,
go
I think
down.
we're all excited to play bears.
For a little bit of context, Greg's success on YouTube was what inspired me to start the OKSDM YouTube channel in the first place. So I've been trying to figure out how to get him to bring his stock trading usefulness to a Dungeons and Dragon niche channel, and this is how it's going to happen. Honey Heist in the financial district of New York. Let's dive right in.
That's amazing.
So,
and you've done a good job so far, Dennis.
thank you.
You've done
I
a
am very
good
happy
job
that we get to be here
utilizing your
today.
skills.
Oh, one more thing before we get started. Just to clarify in the chat, yes, if you do like a super chat or a sticker, we are all going to drink. That is confirmed. That is what's going to happen. I'm very
only
excited.
drank once on the internet, showing me myself drinking. So this is a special day. I'm gonna take a
Happy
sip and
Friday,
celebrate.
everybody. All right,
It's Friday.
let's get started. You are bears. Life is good here in the Prospect Park Zoo in downtown Brooklyn. You wander around in your small pen doing bear things all day or sleeping all day, and you get very well fed. It's a relaxing life. It's a nice gig. Every year, though, you get your Christmas present early. On December 23rd, before the zoo closes, the zookeepers put out one giant barrel of honey for all of you to devour and play around in all day for the great entertainment of everyone watching. Let's do some character introductions. AJ, what bear are you playing? What's your name? What do you look like?
Yeah, hi, I'm Barotrix. I am a little honey badger, you know, kind of a sister to the classic bear. And I'm a little bit smaller than normal honey badgers, but don't discount my strength. I also am quite rage-filled, and I have little bows in my hair, so I'm girly too.
And while Beatrix, you are milling about, you're the first one out this morning. You come out of the cave that they have it's like a fake plastic cave that they've made for you that's relatively warm. So it being mid-December, it's pretty cold outside. But outside is where you know the honey comes. And that day is today. And you're first outside. It looks like the honey's not there, but the people who have come here year after year to watch this honey barrel devoured are already here and waiting. Next out of the cave is Bryce. Your character, please.
My character, I am playing Bugaboo, a sweet little sun bear who is also retired. So I'm a little up there in age, but don't discount my thievery. I'm a very good thief. So you better watch out, all you other bears.
Bugaboo, the retired sun bear. That's also a
And
thing.
this old, like, a little bit graying. Some bears normally have, like, black fur, but yours old enough where it's starting to turn gray. And you slowly hobble out into the cold after Beatrix to see where the honey is.
Where's my honey?
Give me my sugar.
Are you going to do Greg?
And closely following Bugaboo from behind is Greg, your character.
Ah, yes. So I am Weenie the Pooh. Pretty easy to remember. I am a rookie. This is the first time playing Honey Heist. Rookie panda bear. I will eat anything in sight and in the largest quantities possible and as fast as possible. And in my free time as a hobby, I'm also a hacker. So I am a
Obvious
rookie
hacker.
panda hacker. Rookie panda hacker.
So you usually don't spend your time actually hibernating in the winter, but you might as well be, because they've provided you a child's computer that's not connected to the internet, and you have used this over many years to teach yourself hacking skills. It's To a human eye, it's really just a child's toy that makes dinging sounds when you hit the keys. But to you, you have used this to its extreme, and you are able to hack into any system that you've ever been presented with. So the three of you come out into the main pen area, and there are literally hundreds of people. This is a very small zoo. But there are hundreds of people waiting here, all in like Santa hats and cold winter gear as you trundle out into the snow. There's a couple of parents with their kids on their shoulders, ready for the honey barrel to come out. When suddenly an announcement comes over the loudspeaker. I'm very sorry, everybody, but due to the fall of Honeycoin, we are unable to provide our barrel of honey this year. Again, apologies for the inconvenience.
Bellatrix, upon hearing this, will go up to the window as like people are talking to each other disappointedly and find a child that's like very close to the window.
Oh yeah, you come up to this little girl with pigtails, like both hands up against the window, wearing a cute pink coat, wearing a Santa hat herself, and she looks like she is about to cry.
Okay, so her hands are against the window. I'm going to put my paws with my long claws against the window and look at her kind of like longingly, and then I'm going to open my eyes wider and wider and wider, and then I will start to claw at the window.
The girl screams and runs over to her parent, who is, and her father, this like big bearded guy, is already upset that the event he came here to make his daughter happy it has just gone from bad to worse, and now she is terrified. And the guy goes out, hey zookeeper, what's the big deal? And he like disappears into the crowd.
I'm still clawing just crazily at the window. just crazy.
Oh no.
What do the two of you here do upon hearing the news that there is no honey barrel this year?
I've got to get my honey. We've got to find a way to get that honey, Bugaboo.
Where do we even begin? So myself, Bugaboo, and Weenie the Pooh, the rookie and the retired, are scheming in the corner, trying to figure out how do we get the honey.
And Weenie the Pooh, you know that through your hacking skills, you heard specifically he mentioned Honeycoin, which you know to be a new up-and-coming cryptocurrency that the zoo invested heavily in.
Oh.
And apparently that was a mistake, and the zoo is losing funding. Fortunately, you know that the New York Stock Exchange in the financial district of Manhattan is just across the bridge. So if you can escape the zoo, cross the bridge, and get to the stock exchange, you should be able to find a way to hack into their system and spike the price of Honeycoin to make sure that you get your honey this year.
Oh, yes. We got to pump it up. Now, again, in real life, this is illegal. But luckily, we're bears, so we don't follow the law. So, we got to get to the mainframe.
Let's go pump that honey coin.
Pump some honey coin over here. We need to get into some Discord channels and create some hype around Honeycoin. How are we gonna do that?
Bellatrix is still just clawing at the window in rage.
I would say I've moved over a little bit to continue to scare children.
Okay.
Gotta get her
Okay. Bugaboo, myself, will go hobble on over. Window. Place a caring paw on Bellatrix's shoulder and say it's all right.
Demonstrate.
It's okay. We will get our honey. We have a plan. Come.
What's the
I will
plan?
tell you. Our plan is to go pump honey coin
Yeah.
so
I
that
just need
the
to.
zoo can afford to bring us honey.
Oh, how are we gonna do that?
Well, we need some disguises because we're bears, right?
You
We
are
just
all
we,
bears. Yes.
we just look like some bears. You know, it's Honeycoin has suffered from the bear market. You know, in Stockland there are bulls. Bulls are people or investors that believe that prices will be higher.
Or actual bulls.
Yeah. And then there's bears. That's us. We're physically a bear, and then there's a metaphorical bear that believes that prices will be lower in the future. Now, we don't care what Honeycoin does, but we do need to pump it to save the zoo so we can eventually get our honey. And so to do that, we need to pretend to be a bull, or we need to get other people to be bulls so that we can pump Honeycoin,
Oh. Don't we have
right?
to leave the zoo first?
We do have to leave the zoo first.
You said
Do we
something
have it?
about disguises. Are these
Yeah.
bows
Yeah,
not enough?
we need some disguises. What's the best way to disguise a bear into a bull? We need horns.
Oh.
We need some horns.
I'm gonna start
There are-
digging through the earth to look for something that is reminiscent of horns, like some sticks.
Okay,
have
yeah,
the-
give me a bear roll. So how
Okay.
Honey Heist works is when you try to do something, when you try to achieve a task, accomplish something, I will say either roll bear or roll criminal. Everyone has both of those stats. Right now, everyone has 3 bear and 3 criminal. Since
Okay.
I've asked you to roll bear, you roll a 6-sided die, and if it is a 3 or lower, then you will succeed, and you will get 1 point into criminal because you succeeded. And then your stats at the end will be 4 criminal and 2 bear.
Okay.
Right now, though, you have to roll to see if you actually find horns by digging.
Am I just straight rolling?
Just 1 roll.
4.
4. So you dig further and further. You dig. It's wild how fast you can go. You dig straight down, and very quickly you
Does it
hit
count as carnage?
concrete. Oh yeah, sure. I'll let you do advantage with carnage, so
Okay,
you get
so
to
I
roll
roll-
twice because it's connected to your
Okay,
character.
I got a 6.
But you
that
still failed.
time. Okay.
So you dig 1 hole straight down to concrete, hop out of it, dig another one all the way down to concrete. You've made now 2 10-foot deep holes with no horns to be found.
There aren't horns here.
You failed, so move 1 point from criminal into bear.
So I'd have 4 in bear.
4 in bear and 2 in criminal. If you get 6 in either category, if you end up as 6 and 0, then bad things happen. So you want to keep it as even as possible.
You know, we are at a zoo. Maybe we shouldn't be digging into the ground to be finding horns. Maybe we should look at what other animals are at the zoo. That sounds like a good idea, right?
Stealing horns from another animal.
Stealing horns from another animal.
You actually
Perhaps
look
a
across the way. You've been living here basically your whole lives. You look across the way, and in the pen across from you is a couple of very horned creatures. There is a big ram with thick horns that curl all the way around. There is a longhorn steer, an actual bull that with long horns that go out to the side and point up. And there is a reindeer as well, which most of the people that came here to see the honey, it's Christmas time, so they're gonna go over and look at the reindeer. Obviously,
Oh yeah, so there's a lot of attention on them.
there's a lot of attention on them.
Wait, so they're in the next cage over?
Yeah, you have to find a way to
Oh.
get out of your cage and into theirs.
Okay, I have some questions about our cage then.
I don't think you will need to ask them because at that moment, one of the doors opens and a zookeeper comes out. The door closes right behind him immediately, and he comes out with a bucket of fish to feed you, and he just starts putting fish in each one of your bowls.
full of protein and keto friendly, and full of omega
Is
3s.
the door
So
like
now my brain is working a little bit better.
guarded?
Who's the
that
smallest
guy, it doesn't appear that the
Zookeeper,
door
we
is
gotta
guarded,
steal
but you
the
know it's
Zookeeper's
thoroughly
cell phone
locked.
to hack it.
It's locked.
However, you do see a key ring dangling from the zookeeper's belt.
Okay.
I will sneak.
Are you gonna sneak? Because you're
I
the
will
thief.
sneak.
Because you're the
and-
thief, right?
Take
Okay.
the keys.
I will
With
have
my
you
little
roll
claws.
criminal. So you're gonna roll your d6. If it's a 3 or lower, you succeed. But since you are a thief, this is related to your background. So you get to roll 2 d6 and take the lower one.
Okay, so I have to have a 3 or lower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I did a 6.
6.
All right, but you
So-
get
Roll
to
again.
roll again because this is related to your skill set.
3 or lower. Please let me succeed.
One!
1!
Ah, with a 1, you very nimbly sneak up to the zookeeper. He has no idea you're even there, and you hook a claw into the carabiner, into the belt loop, and just rip the loop that the keys are on, and you grab them, and
Nice.
you roll
boy.
backwards away from the zookeeper.
Nice job.
Nice and stealthy. Nice work.
Thank you.
Zookeeper goes to leave and goes for his keys. What?
I'm gonna start biting his
What
leg.
the? What the? No, you! What are you doing? Go ahead
Maul him.
and for distraction, roll carnage. So roll bear.
I rolled twice, right? Because
Yeah.
it's carnage, so that's a 6 and
Roll
6. Fuck.
carnage.
Oh man, you need a new die.
I'm gonna get a new.
So with that, he manages to actually shake you off and kick you away.
Damn it.
And he's looking around. He's very aware of where all of you
man.
are, and he says, "All right, which one of you took my keys?"
I can take the blame. I can say I did it. I took the keys.
So as you
I'm
try to
guilty.
tell the zookeeper this, all that really comes out is
Sounds accurate. It would have came out that way
Meanwhile-
anyways.
Meanwhile, I have backflipped into my hidey hole, so the
Zoom.
zookeeper doesn't know where I am.
and he has no idea. All right, you guys have the keys, but you still need to find a way out.
Wow.
He's still in the thing, in our pen.
Yeah.
And the zookeeper's not mauled to death. He's alive.
Can they be mauled
Should I
to
just
death?
bite his leg again?
I feel like I've got the power advantage here.
Yeah, panda bears are strong.
I can eat them.
You can
Eat anything.
you can distract him adorably.
Yeah.
I think that's what your
Huh.
character does. The panda bear does.
distract him adorably.
Oh, wow.
So
I'll slowly walk by the zookeeper because you have the keys, right, Bugaboo? You've got the
I'm in
keys.
my hidey hole right by the
You're in your
door.
hidey
I'm
hole?
ready.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl to the corner. I'm gonna look at the zookeeper. I'm gonna wink. I'm gonna wink once, and then I'm going to put both my paws up and make wide eyes. Puppy dog.
Go ahead and roll
happening?
for bear.
I'm gonna roll for bear. Here's the
So what does
die.
it have to be?
5.
It says, "Look, Weenie the
did I not
Pooh,
woo-
I've caught on to your antics. You are adorable, but it doesn't work on me anymore."
Yeah, he's desensitized to my adorableness, or too interested in his cell phone. Yeah,
So
people nowadays
those
with their
of you that have failed in a thing, you should be. I think that's all of you again.
Yeah.
Move 1 point into bear.
Okay,
So
I would
you-
be up to 5,
now
or-
4
Yeah.
bear. 4 bear. Okay.
We'll
So I'm
see.
4 bear as well.
I feel like I got a drink every time I fail too. Because
My
it's
drink's, like,
Friday.
done.
How do we
Cheers,
get out of
everyone.
here? Let me out.
Let me out. We
Can we have Bellatrix
what if we
maul
like
the,
what
the
if we like
zookeeper?
stand on each other's shoulders and get over the ledge?
While the zookeeper's there?
I'm telling you, we should eat them.
You are big enough.
You
I
only
am
get
pretty
points to
hungry.
try to. You're a panda, so your special ability is to eat anything that looks remotely like bamboo.
His legs.
Legs.
Zookeepers
His
wear
arms.
greenish attire, right?
Yeah, teal.
Maybe he's a tall string bean man.
Yeah, lanky
Yeah.
guy.
Do you want
I
to
mean,
try to roll to eat the zookeeper?
Yes.
Yes.
All
I've
right.
been hungry all day. And
Since
he
you
ate-
are a panda, which can eat anything that looks like bamboo, you will get to roll twice to try to succeed.
Okay.
And you have to roll
Try and eat
your
your
bear
zookeeper.
score is 4, so you need a 4 or lower.
You could have just thought I was adorable. Now you have to die. One.
There it is. There it is. With a success, as Zookeeper informs you that he's caught on to your antics, your eyes go from wide, cute panda eyes to narrowed. And you just open your mouth and just bite down on his arm. Ah, somebody help! Help me! He is thoroughly distracted.
That is when I make my move.
All right. I need you to, since you're a bear attempting to use keys, roll criminal.
So,
But
what do
it
I have
is
to get?
thief, so I will give you advantage.
So what number do I need?
You need a, what is your criminal score?
Still 3, right?
No,
think
if
it's
you,
still-
since you failed one,
I think
you
What's
put
4?
one into, you take 1 point from bear and put it,
So I'm at 4.
I think she
No, 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 no.
succeeded though. She got the keys.
that's
That was
right,
a
you
success.
succeeded. So your score should be 4 criminal and 2 bear.
Okay. 4 crim, 2 bear.
Okay, so I need 4 or higher
4 or lower.
or lower. Okay. 3.
And that is a success as you
Nice.
quickly open up the door and wave your companions in. You succeeded, so take a point, take another point from bear and put it into criminal. So now you should be
Oh,
1
no.
and 5. And you have
I
to be
need to do
careful. If you
bear.
succeed again, you're going to assume you're too good at this stuff and betray the party.
Yeah.
I don't need y'all
I'll post the bear
youngsters.
out, so I'm gonna be
Ego. Can't be doing tasks with too much of an ego. Will
True.
come to backfire.
I better fail next time.
Yeah.
All
because
right.
you've been-
And as you let go of the zookeeper's arm, which is now bleeding profusely, and you just dart through the open door.
Yeah.
And the door closes behind him. You guys can't see this, but
Revolve around.
inside the pen, the zookeeper is like pounding on windows saying, "Help! Help!" Just bleeding profusely from one arm,
That's his
horrifying all the children that came here to the zoo for Christmas.
We need to make our escape.
So where are
You
we?
two,
We're in the hallway?
you two managed to get into. It's not a hallway
I
outside.
would have run out too if the door was
It's
open.
Oh
not?
yeah, everyone runs out, and the door
Yeah.
closes behind you. You are now in the zoo walkways. There are people everywhere. Nobody seems to have noticed you yet. You just
No,
need to get
and-
across to the pen on the other side and steal some horns,
And
or
we-
figure out a
we
new
have-
disguise. It's up to you.
Yeah, we have no disguise. I mean, this is an opportunity to put down the shoulder, get on all fours, and do the bear crawl. All those bear crawls we had to do during swim practice are now going to be paying off. And we're going to be on all fours.
So we're bear crawling to the
Yeah.
pen.
That's our only way to navigate through the crowds. If we just try to stand up too tall, we're going to get noticed. Right?
I'm already pretty little, so it'll be easy.
All
And I'm
right.
little too.
I will ask.
We might need to roll for this. It's pretty risky.
Yeah, everyone is going to have to roll bear. Because
Yeah.
in order to get across without causing a panic, you're going to have to act as normal as possible. So just be a bear.
Be a bear.
Cute and
Act
cuddly.
natural.
Okay.
Let
straight
them
roll.
think that we're just a bunch of
Mhm.
performers. Continue.
That's
Got a
a
3.
success.
Bryce got a
I
3.
failed.
Oh,
That's a
'cause I have
success.
five,
What?
You have a
Three's
five.
a success.
So
So you have a 5. Do you see how that it affects your odds differently?
No, I have a 1 for bear.
Yeah, you have a 1 for bear, so you need a 1 or lower in order to succeed.
I got a 3.
With a 3, you kind of try, but your old joints don't really want to be bear-like anymore. You just want to sit down and do nothing.
It's just like torture.
So the
Oh,
people
like,
sort
oh.
of begin to notice this old sun bear, and start to question, why the bear out of its cage? So that's a failure for you. So take 1 point from criminal and put it into bear.
2 and 4.
And Weenie the Pooh, what did you get?
I haven't rolled yet. 1.
That is
You're
a
4.
success. So you take 1 point from bear and put it into criminal.
I had a
Perfect. So now I'm at
success
back
too,
to 3-3.
so that would- I-
Take 1 point from bear and put it in
3-3.
criminal.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. I love succeeding. Most of the time you have to go through many failures to succeed. Now we can just skip the failures.
Okay. Do we make it to the other door?
You make it to the other door, and now you have a ring of keys already. Literally access to all places in the zoo. With ease, you just poke it in, unlock it, and get into the pen with all the horned creatures. You've got a reindeer, you've got a longhorn steer, and you've got a ram.
So the biggest of them would be the steer, probably. Okay. Just, I think I will go for the ram then, because it would be the smallest.
All right, going for the ram.
Yeah.
Roll. What are you doing to the ram?
What am I doing? We're trying to steal their horns?
Yeah, you're trying to steal their horns and stick them over your ears so that you look like bulls instead of bears.
Take off
just gonna-
the horns somehow, right?
Just pop them off.
Yeah, just pop them off.
Okay, so I'm going to use. Maybe I'll use. Tell me if this is carnage or not. I'm gonna try to, like, get a running start and jump on top of the ram and try to just claw its horns out of its body.
Yeah, that's carnage.
Okay.
I'll say.
Wow.
So roll. This would be roll bear.
Okay. So I need a 4.
This is all
Yeah,
for our
you succeed.
disguise.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take 1 point from bear and put it into criminal because you succeeded. And Bugaboo and Weenie, what are you doing?
Oh wait, can I do a?
Well, I love a good challenge.
That's what I
So,
wanted to say.
since everyone is looking at the reindeer and it's the holiday season, I just want those reindeer antlers. They're pretty cool. Again, I'm going to try and lure the reindeer over so I can rip its antlers off with my adorableness. Again, I'm going to flash my tits, my boobs this time. My face clearly didn't work. And I'm going to use my supple nipples to lure the reindeer.
A true
So
alpha panda mating ritual right there.
Yes, exactly. A little weird, a little crossbreeding there, but we're not actually going to breed. I'm just trying to seduce it. That's all.
All right, I'll have you roll bear for this because mating is an actual bear thing.
That is correct. And I've got 3-3. And I rolled a 6.
No.
No.
Apparently,
I'm not adorable
reindeer
enough.
mating rituals are not the same as bear mating rituals, and the reindeer continues to enjoy. It tosses its head, enjoying the show, all the attention from the humans all around the pen.
Rejected.
Meanwhile.
Rejected.
Meanwhile, the honey badger screams, "Rah!" and just rips the ram's horns off.
I'm putting them bloodied onto my ears and then putting the bows on the horns
To
trying
tie
make it-
them.
Yeah.
And Bugaboo, that leaves the longhorn steer for you.
What are you going to do?
Isn't that the biggest one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I a small bear?
Yeah, relatively. Not as small as the honey badger, but definitely
How can you
smaller
get
than the
its
steer.
horns? We need to convert into bulls. We need to convert into bulls so that we can pump honey coin, so that we can get the zoo back going, so that we can eat the honey. That's just a quick little recap.
since I'm thievish, I can sneak up to it.
You're gonna sneak up.
I'm gonna sneak up,
Okay.
crawl up its back leg, up to its back, get on its head,
Do you think
and
it's gonna
then just saw at its horn.
Yes.
lobotomy?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
It won't
Um,
even know.
It won't even know.
even
That's how.
notice.
That's how,
That's how
sneaky
gentle
you're
I'll
gonna
be.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm going to have you roll criminal for this, and you are stealing horns, which is a very
Yeah.
thief thing to do, so you get to roll twice and take the lower one.
Okay, I need to roll 4 or lower. Boop. That was a 6.
Rip 6.
And the
Come
second
on,
one?
4.
Four!
Yes! A
Four.
success.
Yes.
So move 1 point into criminal because you succeeded, and you sneak up the
Use
back
your
of the
nail?
steer, very
Yeah.
carefully, leap onto its back, and it doesn't even seem to notice, and neither does anybody else. You crawl up to its head, and you take out 1 claw, shing, and you just,
Oh.
and you take 1 horn off, you stick it into your ear, and you take another claw, shing, and once around, the horn comes right off, and you stick it into the other ear, and you hop down with nobody the wiser. Now that you have horns that are almost as wide as you are tall.
What a look. What a look.
Bryce, you should send Dennis that picture so that there's a good
You
visual.
need to just see
of
what the sun
something.
bear looked like.
It looks ridiculous. Here, you can hold it up to the screen. You see
Will
it?
it even? It
Because
doesn't
you're
even.
blurred. Your background is blurred, so it won't show us.
Yeah, I know what
Do
they look
actually
like.
is
They
I
look
can
pretty silly, so...
Not blurred. Your appearance.
No, it's there we go.
Okay, here.
None.
None. Okay, can you see it now? Is that a little bit better?
Yeah, a little bit.
No.
A little
Not
bit.
really.
Not the best, but
Its
They look
face
pretty
is like.
silly.
Yeah, they're very strange. They all got these like yellow necklaces on,
Yeah.
and
How
now you
ridiculous.
have giant steer horns sticking out of your ears.
so you're the only one that's disguised as a bull,
So
but you're
I
No.
but you're actually a bear.
Wait,
Bearatrix is
Bearatrix
on
got the ram horns.
Yeah, do you
Oh,
want
wow,
one of my
Beatrix got the ram
horns,
horn.
Weenie?
Oh wow. Okay, that's awesome. Well, that means I'm the only one without a disguise, which means I'll just have to lay low, right?
No, I'll give you one of my ram horns.
So you'll
One.
look like one.
Oh boy. That'll be enough to fool them, I guess. They are crypto investors, so it shouldn't be too hard to fool them.
So a sun bear with steer horns sticking out of her ears, and a honey badger and a panda, both with a single ram horn, like a messed up curled unicorn horn,
And mine has bows on it.
tied to your heads with bows, like around the chin. Your disguises are complete, and everyone is going to be fooled. You're absolutely confident.
Oh wow. I
Everyone is
love
gonna
that. Everyone's gonna be fooled.
We just
So
out
is
of
the
there.
panda-
Especially at the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah. How do we get out of the zoo?
Well, you know you have to go across a bridge, so chances are you're going to need some wheels.
Whew.
Oh,
Oh no.
we need some wheels, huh?
I'm too old to drive.
Do we know the layout of the zoo, roughly?
We could try and call an Uber, but
I'm
you
all
know,
for it.
Do you want to call an
You know.
Uber? We need a phone, don't we?
this is New York. I mean, how are you gonna get a car other than an Uber? So now we need a phone. We could go back to the zookeeper who has a mauled off arm. It'd be too hard to take his
No, you
phone.
do that.
No,
There's-
Oh yeah, that's true. There's so many other people.
What's
Why would I go?
Bryce's-
I just wanted to. I hate the zookeeper. He wasn't
know.
lured by me.
I know.
Bagaboo should just try to steal a phone from somebody's pocket.
Well, I would, but my criminal status is high.
Oh really?
I have a 5.
You need
Oh,
to start
so
doing
do
some
I
bear
need to do
things.
some-
Is there any
Thievery?
public phones just like around the zoo?
Yeah, there's a couple payphones.
So we need some change. You could probably find that on the ground.
Oh, but your criminal rating is just
Is
too
there
high.
any fountains, like water fountains at the zoo?
Oh yeah, definitely. They're all off though because it's winter.
Yeah, but like there's still coins in water fountains.
That's true.
Let's go swimming. Or I guess not swimming, but
So
We
I guess we head out. We leave the steer and the reindeer.
Yep.
And
hornless.
we got to
Except
get
the
to a water
reindeer.
fountain.
Yeah.
Do we want to go the way we went before, kind of sneakily?
Well, you guys can split up. One of you goes to the water fountain. You go to the water fountain to collect some coins.
Yeah.
One of you, probably Weenie the Pooh, has to hack into a payphone to use it to call an Uber.
oh yeah.
What
I can do
is? And Baraboo is. What was your character? It was
Bear.
Bugaboo.
Bugaboo. Bugaboo. Of course.
I need to go do something bearish.
The old veteran Bugaboo is going to do something bearish. What is that?
What do bears do? I'm so old, I forgot.
You could take a nap while we do all
Yes.
the work.
I'll go find like a little cove.
And take
the
a
rock.
nap and hibernate?
And
Absolutely a bear thing to do. Go ahead and roll bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
so-
finding coins, roll criminal. And for hacking, definitely roll criminal. But you get to, since you are the hacker, you definitely get to roll twice for this.
Mm-hmm.
For,
Okay. Are you gonna roll first?
For bear,
Bugaboo?
so since I have a 1, I need a 1 or lower.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
What if I fail? I just not-
You kind of want to fail, because if you succeed, then you are automatically 6 points in criminal and 0 points in bear.
Oh, this is a bear thing, right? You just got a 1.
You just got a 1.
is that
This
Yeah.
is a bear thing, though, right?
Yeah, this is a bear thing.
It is a bear thing, so you roll bear, which you just succeeded on.
Yeah.
Which means she's a.
I'm more bear.
Instead of you succeeded.
Did you just go
so
crazy?
You do manage to fall asleep.
Wait.
I don't know. I know the rules are only 1 page, but I don't know what to do.
Wait, so
I
so
thought that you would become more criminal or less criminal
yeah,
because
so
you were
if
more
they're-
bear.
Bear.
she's succeeded.
Because you've been
bear.
winning. You've been succeeding
Then
at
the
criminal.
point go over to being bear, so she'd be 2 bear, 4 criminal. Then
That's what we thought.
Yeah, that's what I think. 'Cause I
It
just
says
Because
succeeded
she's been
in
becoming more
frustration.
criminal. She's been becoming more criminal by.
Oh, I've been doing this different. Yeah, no.
We've been
When the
flipping?
plan fails, you get frustrated and move 1 point from criminal into bear.
oh,
When the plan goes off
Oh.
without a hitch, you move 1 point from bear into criminal.
She's been a criminal that's been winning, so she's been becoming more criminalish because
So,
her ego's
bear
getting
to criminal,
fulfilled. But this time this is her first bear activity.
It's gonna make me full on criminal taking a nap.
Yeah, will it make her full on criminal by taking a nap?
My full criminal.
No, I'll allow you to move a point into bear for this because that doesn't make sense. You don't. Criminals
make
don't take
sense.
naps. Evil doesn't sleep.
Now, if you do start succeeding a little bit too often, then it would make sense. Right? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll to hack. Roll to hack. 2.
So I assume that's a success to hack.
Yep. Success to hack. So does that mean I get a criminal point?
Yeah, you go move a point from
4
bear
at
into criminal.
So I was evenly matched. So do I go from 2 to 4? 2 bear and 4 criminal, or is it
Yes.
3 4? Okay.
Yeah.
2 4 now.
um,
Bear criminal.
for
Sweet.
finding
So
coins, I got a
I,
2.
I call the Uber. I'm like, hey, yo, come to the zoo. Make sure it's your biggest car possible.
You
gotta
call an
to-
Uber XL.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah
Bear
Uber XL.
Beatrix is getting money for our ride.
Yeah, I got money.
Damn, we're
Fountain.
bears.
Successfully.
Yeah, you find like several handfuls of coins.
Yeah.
Quarters, nickels, mostly pennies. Hopefully it'll be enough as you carry it in your front paws.
Yeah, and then I move another point to criminal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you have all the coins. You've called the Uber. It'll be here in about 2 minutes. And when that happens, actually, Bugaboo has taken a lovely nap and feels well rested.
Ready to go.
It might have to. Bugaboo might have to take another nap just due to their age, because old bears take naps all the time. But
You're asking nap in the Uber.
2 minutes later, the Uber arrives, pulls up to the front of the zoo.
We're there. We're waiting.
Yeah, we're at the
And you're
front
waiting.
doors.
And the driver looks like a bald Russian guy with a monocle in one eye.
Perfect.
Maybe
That's what-
German. You can't really tell.
So
Wow.
we gotta
So,
get
so
in the car.
what does he think when he sees a bunch of bears walk up to the car with
We're
horns?
not bears. We're,
Yeah, we're bulls. Yeah, we're bulls. Gargantuan sized. We'll just say that we're people, right? That
We're
we're
people.
people in costumes right now. There's an expo at the New York Stock Exchange.
That we're going to.
For
Yeah,
bulls and
that's our
bears, right?
story. Oh,
There's
As we speak in our bear tongue.
yeah.
So you all three just sort of go up and start talking over each other. New York Stock Exchange, you're going to please bring it there as best as you can. Thank you very much. And
Just said
the guy in the driver's seat sort of like turns around and narrows his eyes.
his
I
monocle
get
eye.
paid to not ask questions.
I put like the coins in his lap.
Perfect. I don't want you asking questions.
I accept your payment. New York Stock Exchange, next stop.
Okay.
Excellent.
Car.
Well, we're gonna get into the car. How far away is the New York Stock Exchange from?
It's
right over-
literally just across the Manhattan Bridge.
Awesome.
Oh wow. Okay. So we just gotta hope that there's no traffic. Everything goes perfectly well on the
Yes,
bridge.
it does. It does. I take another nap.
Unfortunately, it is snowing pretty hard right now, so the traffic is not great.
Packed.
Yeah, and you're sort of stuck in traffic for a bit before you can hear. You see red and blue flashing lights behind you.
Is it like coming towards us?
And you can see the driver sort of like scrolling through his phone, and as he scrolls by, you notice a news article that says 3 bears escaped from the Brooklyn Zoo.
Fuck, we gotta hide or something.
Oh, no.
Is this you?
Be like,
I thought
Nope.
you didn't ask questions.
yeah, I thought you didn't ask questions.
Very well, but evading the law will cost extra.
Yeah, okay.
And your Uber driver immediately just swerves onto the shoulder and goes right past every single car.
What a great Uber driver.
High speed chase with the monocle.
All right, everybody lean to the left. Got to make this turn. And the car swings around the corner. As it does, it creates this rooster tail of snow. And then you straight shot onto the bridge, and you can see a line of police cars waiting for you before the bridge.
Okay, is there anything in the car that's like something I could grab?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Like a weapon.
It looks like the Uber driver actually has his golf clubs in the trunk.
Great, I will take a golf club, and as we approach the police cars, I will lean out the window and ready to create carnage by smashing anything that comes near me.
All right. What are you two doing anything?
I mean, I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to take on all those cops that are barricading us. I might want to. There's a river underneath us, right?
No, you're not on the bridge yet. The cops are on this side of the
Oh.
bridge, and you have to get past them to get onto the bridge.
That's where we might have to, take a plunge. We might have to go swimming. I propose swimming.
Can I swim?
Yeah, can we swim?
You're bears. Yeah, most bears can swim
Yes,
pretty well.
I can swim.
Yeah,
Okay, let's swim.
we're gonna have to swim past them. We're also gonna have to hold our breath for about 3 minutes. How long can you guys hold your breath? I can hold my breath for about
I don't
5
know.
minutes.
Maybe.
So you know, we need to hold our breath at the beginning because we don't want to get noticed dipping into the river. So,
So,
the cops
your
can't
plan is
see
we
us,
jump
right?
out of the moving car into the river?
Well,
Yes.
we might have to. Unless you guys have a better plan, I'm all ears. I'm
I like
all
that plan.
ears.
Stuff,
Let's
but
do it.
If you want to do
You
something
like that
else, we
plan?
can.
Yeah.
Let's swim.
Okay, so
All
I
right,
guess...
so we open up the door. We say thanks for the ride. We've gone.
You're
what?
still going super fast right now. He's like, all right, I guess we're going to ram it.
I'm gonna...
Well,
I
you know,
have
we're
the
gonna
golf
let's see
club
how
still.
far he can take us. I want to
Okay.
stay in this car until he gets actually stopped.
Okay,
Um,
I still have the golf club then.
So I want to stay in this car as long as possible. I want to make as much progress as quickly as possible so that we can get to the New York Stock Exchange to pump honey coin so that we can save the zoo and then get our honey.
Are the cars coming towards us or are they stopped? But he's going really fast, right?
He's going pretty fast,
Okay.
and you are ready. Go ahead and roll Carnage to help him get through this. This is definitely a criminal roll.
Okay, I get to roll
Criminal
twice
roll.
though because
Yep.
it's carnage. Okay, so I got a 1 and that would be a 6.
Success, move into criminal. So as you this tiny little honey badger carrying a golf club
With
out,
a
hanging
horn.
out the window, your driver lays on the horn. Here we go. And the car makes a collision with the nose of 2 squad cars, pushing them both to the sides. His SUV is much larger. And as you swing your golf club, one of the cop cars just gets flipped entirely. And then and with sparks flying, slides along the edge. But shortly after, you hear a pow, pow. Not gunshots. Nobody has their weapons drawn. But you can feel the tires as you ran over a spike strip. And now all 4 tires of your vehicle have been shredded.
Fuck! Let's go, guy! No.
All right, now it's
You
time.
got about 100 feet onto the bridge before the car
Man,
slides
so
to a
we're
stop.
on the bridge now, right?
Uh-huh.
On the
Do we just
bridge.
make a break for it? How fast can we run?
I don't know. Bears can go pretty fast. 20, 25 miles an hour.
Honey Badger, jump on Paying the Bear's back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let's
will,
go.
and I'm still holding the golf club.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that weapon for life. All right, so we're running 20 miles an hour.
We decided that we're running.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
as
I'm kind of
fast as we can
Okay,
across the
Google.
bridge.
All right, you're all running.
Air run.
Everybody roll bear.
Oof. No.
40 kilometers per hour. What is this? Non-metric system?
I failed.
Or metric system? 6. She's got a 6.
Oh, with a 6, something weird is supposed to happen, according to the rules. Some
Really?
complication occurs.
Yes. That's
Oh no.
That's
You
worse
guys
than we
actually
run.
went into oncoming traffic,
Ah!
and you see a semi as you are running straight towards it. You quickly dodge out of the way, but you did not make any progress across the bridge.
Yeah, I felt
Do we
too.
have to roll again to keep running?
Running may not work with the amount of traffic.
Maybe we should
Again.
swim. Go back
Should
to
we
the
We
swimming
should
place.
swim.
Okay.
I didn't do
swim.
all those years of practice for nothing. We're swimming.
And all
So,
3 of you
we're gonna
vault
dive over.
over the railing. You fall into freezing cold ocean waters.
Love
It's
it.
okay.
Free polar plunge.
Yeah,
All right, everybody roll bear again.
probably fail again.
There, Bryce is gonna roll.
I'll roll at the same time.
Okay, rolling. 6.
2.
Bryce got a 2. I got a 6.
I got 4.
All right. If you failed, move a point into bear. If you succeeded, move a point into criminal.
Sweet. Back at 3-3.
Back to 2 and 4.
Excellent. Well,
So if we
So
now
fail-
we're in the icy cold water right now.
Yep. Icy cold water. Enough of you succeeded where you managed to get across to the other side. Freezing, soaking wet, and as you get out of the water, you can feel it start to crystallize before you shake it off and send ice shards everywhere.
Yes.
Are the cops still after
Excellent.
us?
It
So
looks
now-
like you can see a couple cops leaning over the railing looking at you.
Ah!
They can't get to you, but they're still gonna try.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to our Uber driver. Hopefully he's not getting interrogated or
okay.
anything
Yeah, did the
like that.
Russian slash
Um,
German guy follow us in
We need
into the water?
No, he stayed in the car.
Okay.
He's like he as you jumped into the water, he said, "Well, can't say it wasn't an interesting ride."
Bye.
Get your Uber driver arrested.
Oh
So
man.
He was just
we're on
doing
the
his
bank
job.
of the river.
The thing is if he's arrested, they might be interrogating him. So he might be telling them that we're going to the New York Stock Exchange. In that case,
You don't have
gotta
much
move
time.
We should run.
we need to go
we
fast,
gotta get
or
out of
we
here.
need to take a different entrance.
Like the
I don't want to go through the front door. There might be cops.
There you
Cops
go.
swarming
Now
the
you're
front
thinking
door.
easy.
Yeah, we
Gotta go around the back.
need to go around the back anyways, because I gotta hack the mainframe so that we can pump honeycoin, and then we can also create positive bullish sentiment with our bull costumes throughout
we
the
get-
New York
Oh,
Stock
yeah,
Exchange.
say it twice. I gotta drink twice.
Let's go. What's holding us back?
Nothing's holding us back.
Well, let's
besides-
go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta run to warm up anyways. So
All right,
run it.
you are running through the busy streets of New York City, running past Times Square. You pass, you take a wrong turn, end up in Central Park. Oops, turn around, go back to the actual New York Stock Exchange, where you will find the bond room floor and figure out how to hack into the mainframe.
We're going around the back though.
Awesome. We're getting our steps in. I like that.
So,
Your health is your wealth.
so we're on the floor.
Yeah.
3 bears with happy Fitbits are going to go around the back of this beautiful old building with decorated in there's a Christmas tree out front. There is red and green lights lighting up each pillar, alternating red and green. And you do not take that main entrance. There's way too many people there. It is still daytime, though it is cloudy. And you manage to go around back and you find the loading dock,
Ah.
which is currently has what looks like papers being loaded in. There's a truck and a couple workers there.
Ooh.
So we need to
Excellent.
get past them.
We need to get past them. How can we get past them? We're in bull costumes. Really, we just have some makeshift
Could
horns.
we sneak past, hiding behind stacks of newspapers?
You
Or
might be
stacks
able
of
to-
papers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, myself and Bellatrix might.
Beatrix and Bugaboo.
Yeah, we might
be
be
able
able
to
to
hide.
cause a distraction.
Is
either of
sneaking a
us.
criminal activity over a bear activity? Would you say?
Criminal activity.
Is that maybe that's not even worthy?
Maybe criminal.
Maybe
What
it
did you
is.
say about a distraction though?
Oh,
I can
either
always
me-
try to. I can always try to be adorable.
Yeah,
What was
either
that?
me or Weenie
Beatrix?
could do a distraction. He could be cute, and I could cause carnage. So,
Mm.
And then I'll
could work
just
too.
hobble in.
But I'm the one that needs to do the hacking. You ain't got no hacking skills.
She's gonna get
So
us
you're
through
saying
doors and
Bellatrix?
stuff.
What you can. Yeah.
What?
You could get Bugaboo behind enemy lines and then come open up a locked door for you.
Yes, that sounds like a really good solution.
Okay, so should we do a distraction then so Bugaboo can get past the loaders?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
Which one of you is distracting?
I'm distracting. Third time's the charm to work my charm on them. This
Okay,
time,
keep
since
watching.
my face didn't work and my tits didn't work, I'm gonna use my ass. So I'm putting up my booty and I'm shaking it.
This cute panda booty just woo all across everything everywhere. The workers
That
are suddenly very confused. Very,
Face
very confused.
and really get-
I need to sneak, not me.
I know, I'm not doing it to you. You're just a metaphor for this. That's what I'm doing then. So shaking that ass. I need to roll.
See if that
I'm
works.
gonna have this be a.
Is this a bear or a criminal? And should I re-roll or should I?
You're literally all. This is that was what you think you're doing, but all you're actually doing is just walking, and your butt shakes a lot when you walk. In particular,
Yeah.
just left to
bear.
right to left. So I'll have you roll bear.
Okay, I'm gonna roll bear. I got a 5. 5.
Did you fail?
Hey,
believe that's
isn't
a
that the
fail.
panda that escaped from the zoo?
No!
And then I will,
You
because
know,
our
you know,
distraction is failing, try another distraction where I go attack the papers that seem important.
You just you run into the truck and start tearing through.
Yeah, ripping the
papers, everything.
claws, teeth.
Definitely rolling for bear on this. But this is carnage,
Carnage,
so
okay.
Succeed so I can make it in.
Okay. I need a success.
perfect. Move a point into criminal.
No, you said bear.
And I will make my way in
Excellent.
through the open door that they're loading
So
papers
it'd
in and
be a
out
3.
of.
Or no, it'd be a 3.
And Bugaboo, it is time. While the workers try to capture this honey badger and stop it from pulling in, like destroying these financial documents, you go ahead and sneak in. Roll thief. So this would be criminal.
2. That's a success.
Excellent. You manage to get inside without a problem. And without too much difficulty, you find a door that you can open and summon the rest in. You are inside and you got the you got the door
What
open.
did I get?
And the
I got the door
carnage, the honey badger causing carnage, and the panda can now get inside with you.
Perfect. We're in.
You're in.
We're in.
The hard work is done, right?
And we have some friends in the chat. Shout out to the swimmers coming on over here.
Yes.
Jack and Nick. Hello.
Very excited to see
welcome.
those two.
We love you. And we're gonna put on a good show for you. That's for sure. So right now, a quick recap. Our goal is to get some honey. We're all bears right now. I'm Weenie the Pooh. You're what, Bugaboo?
Bugaboo.
I'm Bear.
And we got Beatrix as well.
And the goal
We're all
here,
trying to-
our party is was part of the Brooklyn Zoo, and every year they bring out a barrel of honey for them to play in for Christmas, and everybody loves it. It's an event. But recently, the zoo invested heavily in Honeycoin, a new cryptocurrency, and it just crashed. So they did not have the funding to provide them with a whole barrel of honey. So the bears have escaped the zoo, are wearing disguises to look like bulls. Each one of them has horns on
Yep.
that they ripped off of animals from inside the zoo.
Yep.
They got through, they
That's
hired
great.
an Uber to take them, and their Russian driver helped them evade the cops part of the way. And
good
now
man.
they are
Stars.
and now they are in the New York Stock Exchange. They just have to find the server room to hack in
Yes.
and spike honey coin so that the zoo gets its funding and they can get their honey.
Yeah, we're gonna pump that. Again, not legal for humans, but luckily we're bears and don't have,
Legal
tax
repercussions.
forms or anything of that sort. Or social security number or
None of that. Okay, so we gotta find the server room.
You got to
have to
find the
find
server
the-
room.
Alright.
Computers.
Other
Um,
sides.
you're currently in a hallway that you walk
flashing
down,
screens.
and you look out across the way, and you're on a balcony that overlooks the actual New York Stock Exchange. It is a huge room, fully crowded with people, maybe hundreds of people, all old white dudes, every single one of them.
Rich old white
Shaking their
guys.
papers.
Yeah, shaking their papers in the air, yelling at the flashing
Take
screens.
it, take my money.
Take it.
Screaming, yelling.
Yeah, lots of
What
yelling.
time of day is it right now? What
It-
time of day is it?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. 1 hour before close. Power hour. Oh, everything's moving around.
So no one's paying attention to us.
No
Yeah.
one is paying attention to you.
This is
But
the
there are
They're just
literally
gambling away.
thousands of monitors and screens in this room. On like there's circular podiums that are just covered in screens. Every single one of them has some sort of stock information on it, and everyone is looking in every direction, shouting over each other. And most of them have tablets that they're tapping on furiously. And this is not a place where anybody pays attention to what's happening around them.
Yeah, they've all got their little tablets.
Is there any like sign pointing us to the server room?
No, there are not signs pointing you to the most vulnerable part.
It's on the upper level.
The upper level.
Are we downstairs
We
or
need to get
upstairs?
to
You
the-
said we're on
the
a
top.
balcony.
On a
You
balcony.
are on a balcony, but there is like a computer embedded in the wall
Oh,
next to you.
Oh, well. This is time for my hacking skills to see if I can
Figure
create
out
a
where the-
distraction. But
Do
maybe I can
something.
What if we turned off all of the screens
turn off all the screens. I could
and then send them into mayhem?
yeah, I could
or
Put-
make one thing
put
spike
honey-
that's not
honey
gonna spike
point.
at all.
What was that?
Like,
yeah,
make-
spike it all, make them all think that they're rich if they're long.
Yeah.
Get all the bulls to get excited.
Yeah, do one of those like
You
crazy...
can. This monitor looks like it's connected only to the building. You cannot access the stocks from here. But you could
Oh.
probably like find a map to figure out where the server room is.
Oh, there you
Mm.
go.
We I
So
feel like we should get a chopper, like a helicopter,
for what?
so we
To
can
escape?
fly over.
You're thinking about our escape route?
No, I'm
Okay.
thinking about just like dropping over from entering from up top.
You're already
Or-
inside,
Yeah, come on. Let's just.
but you
find
will
a
need
map.
an escape route at some point.
We need you to hack into this computer and figure out where the room is.
Yeah, find the room, the server room.
All right, well,
Find the server
I'm gonna hack
and
the
find
mainframe to
room.
find the server room. I'm gonna roll.
All right,
Roll.
roll criminal, but you get to
I got
roll.
a 4.
You get to attempt it twice because you're hacking.
4 failure.
What do you need?
1.
That is a hard
Hard.
success. There you go.
Hard.
You quickly go into this computer, plug it in, and it boots up. Ding, and you hack into it. You slice into the mainframe, undo the scrampadoodles, and you pull up a map of the floor plan of the New York Stock Exchange. And there is one room on the opposite side of the building, clearly labeled server room.
Opposite side.
Clearly
of the building.
labeled. I like that.
It's time to make our
So-
way.
Yeah, it's time to make our way. We gotta pump honey coin to save the zoo so that we can eat some honey.
Is there a clear path on the map?
No, you're gonna have to take some winding paths.
Oof. Okay.
It's never an easy path.
Should we go through the path and just chant honey? Maybe that'll.
I want to steal a security guard's suit. I feel like
Do you want me to steal a security guard suit? That's what you're asking because I'm the thief.
I want to, or we could like maul
Or
a
you
guy
can.
and take his skin.
Is there anyone around us?
As these two are having this conversation, Bellatrix, you do notice a security guard walk around the corner and spot you.
Hearing this and not
Hey,
having a lot of brain
what
cells,
the-
I'll just go attack him.
So you run up to the security guard.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for bear.
Rolling for bear.
Yes. Thank you.
Do I get twice?
It is carnage, so you do 2 rolls.
No!
That's 2 6s? Oh no. As you run up, this security guard is a veteran and he knows what's going on. He knows something bad when he sees it. So he takes out his gun and quick, pew, pew, 2 shots, tranquilizer darts right in your chest. And you just fall to the ground unconscious.
Beatrix! We gotta
And
get
the
her!
security guard raises the tranquilizer dart gun at you two. What do you do?
Oh, I go and I run to Beatrix to pick
You're
her
gonna
up.
rush them?
I'm gonna rush to Beatrix and I'm gonna use Beatrix's tranquilized body as a meat shield to protect me from the tranquilizers. She's already tranquilized. They can just keep shooting her. That's
What if
fine.
we need her?
All right, go ahead and
Okay.
do a
Oh, adrenaline won't fix that.
You sit because you're running holding a bear up in front of you. Go ahead and roll criminal.
Criminal.
Criminal or bear?
Criminal.
Criminal. Okay.
Bears don't use meat shields.
They don't.
What do you have to roll?
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
A
Oh.
6. Oh no.
God, guys.
So you do manage to get there to the security guard, but the security guard empties a clip. And you turn around as you put
Never wake it up.
Beatrix down, you see about 30 darts covering her back. It almost looks like her fur turned pink from the darts.
I'm never
You know,
But you
When I
are
was
up
like-
next to the security guard, and with a single swipe, you lift him off of his feet and wham into the wall, and he is unconscious.
oh yeah, he's knocked the F out. What I'd also do is I'd take those tranquilizers, cluster them up together, and then start throwing them back at the security guards.
Oh
Even
no,
if
there
just-
was only one security guard.
Oh, yeah, he's
Just
dead.
put it in the one you knocked him out.
Yeah, well, I'll also in that case I would keep
So
the
he's
needles
been knocked out.
as weapons.
The tranquilizers didn't work on you?
They didn't hit him.
They didn't hit him. Every single
hit
one of them
Beatrix.
hit Beatrix.
But Beatrix is knocked the F out.
Okay, we don't have Beatrix for now. The guard is knocked out. Okay. We know where we have to go. I suppose we just head there.
All right. You go ahead and quickly run along the hallway with Weenie the panda carrying Beatrix across his back. And you make it to the server room without too much issue. And you squeeze through the door and you can see this single room with row upon row upon row of giant metal contraptions, all boxy, the same shape, with hundreds of blinking lights on every single one of them.
So,
Probably looks like a flashing, just everything's going crazy. The order book. It's power hour too. During a bear market.
where's crypto? Where's the crypto?
Well, what we need to do is our goal is to pump Honeycoin. The only way that any asset class can go up is supply and demand. We need to increase the demand for Honeycoin. I can hack, but I need to hack bank accounts and make them all buy Honeycoin. All in.
Yeah, we need to pump it with other people's money.
At that point, it would have been just easier to get them to donate to the zoo, but we don't know where that money's gonna go. It's
As
just
you're
work.
walking along these servers, you glance down each single one, and you see someone there. Someone in a big red suit trimmed with white with one of these hats on, and he's just typing at a tiny keyboard.
Santa.
Big
Santa!
white beard.
Santa,
Santa
bring me
can-
gains for Christmas.
Honey, Santa knows how to speak bear, right?
Am I awake?
Yeah. Santa, he's magical.
Yes, of course I know how to speak bear. Everyone at the North Pole has to be able to talk to the polar bears. They're so very wise.
Santa, we need
What are you three doing here?
That was amazing. That was
I
the
wish.
best Santa I've ever heard.
Not yet.
Man,
Okay.
Santa. Oh, excellent.
So we talked to Santa because he's a jolly old man.
Well,
say-
what would the three of you like for Christmas? Oh dear, it looks like your friend is, in need. How about I supply their Christmas present right now? And Santa reaches into a giant red sack behind him and pulls out a tiny little vial, unstoppers it, and helps it into Beatrix's mouth. And you immediately wake up.
Yay!
Oh, I'm so glad that worked. I had no idea what that was.
Thanks, Santa.
Thanks,
Are you
Santa.
Santa?
It's a
Why, yes, I'm
Christmas
Mr. Santa
miracle.
Claus himself.
Will you help us get honey?
Well, yes, of course. If that's what you want for Christmas.
Yes, but
That
we need
is.
to save our zoo as well.
Ah,
We need
a
to
noble
pump.
deed.
So we have
Pump
to
honey coin for
pump
us,
honey
Santa.
coin.
But
Can
it's-
you help us?
You see, yeah, Santa, our zoo, they're a bunch of dumbass investors. They put all their money into Honeycoin. And so there's no way to save the zoo unless we
Unless-
pump Honeycoin.
Well, I can't do that. That's illegal for humans to do.
Will
You
you show
just
us?
helped a bunch of convict bears. I think it's fine, and
Bears
it's for a
can't be
noble-
convicted. What are you talking about?
Exactly,
That's true.
Santa.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can't pump honey coin for us, can you point us to the server in which we can pump honey coin?
Well, you're standing right next to it. And you look over and you can see a strange hexagonal symbol of like a honeycomb with a giant H on it.
It's it.
Honeycomb.
It's your turn to shine.
It's
Let's
my
go.
turn. It's my time. I need to hack all the mainframes and increase the demand for Honeycoin. All assets in the world will go to zero, but Honeycoin will be at infinity. The entire global economy shall be now put into honeycomb or honeycoin, not honeycomb. This is what happens when you have wine.
All right.
So I'm going to hack the entire. This is the New York Stock Exchange, so obviously I have access to the entire global economy. All asset prices will go to zero besides Honeycoin. You will soon be transacting at the grocery store. You're going to pay in Honeycoin. You're going to pay your friend in Honeycoin.
$1
You will
soon.
receive payments from your job in Honeycoin. There will be no other currency other than Honeycoin. It'll be the world currency. And any investor before now in Honeycoin is going to become a multi-trillionaire,
Including our zoo.
including
right.
our zoo, which has
Roll
all this-
hacking, roll criminal as you try to hack and make Honeycoin the only currency in the world.
the only
Please get
currency
it.
in the world. 6!
But you get
No!
a second try because
You do get a second try.
Let's go.
The
Let's go.
financial system was I got a little noise.
Come on.
Okay. Oh,
A 2?
we got a 2!
And that's a success. So as Santa points to the one of the servers, you press a button on it and out pops a little tiny keyboard. Maybe about this big. Each key is only about big enough for your nail, and you sit down, this giant panda, thump, onto the keyboard.
Amazing.
And while he's sitting there hacking, changing the currency of the world is a difficult and long process. And you
It's
can
not as
hear
simple as just 1 to 0.
the other
on the
security
currency.
guards. The door, the one that you knocked out, must have been found.
Santa! You, me, security guards, then stockroom 4. Let's wreck some shit.
I still have some stocks to give out for Christmas. Give me a second.
I'm gonna pull
Free
out
stock
my
from
golf
Weeble.
club
Link in the description.
and go to the door and get ready.
Bugaboo, what are you doing?
I will fight
Remember the
with
interview.
Beatrix.
Bite their
well.
fingers off.
Yeah, I'll bite their fingers off.
So you two wait on either side of the door as you wait for the security guards to come in, and you hear shouting, "Which way did they go? Thank you!" And you can hear a couple of them stand. One of them knocks. "Hello? Anybody in there?"
Say nothing.
All right. They try the handle. It's locked.
All right.
Uh-oh. All right. Bring the battering ram.
Santa, help!
And with a
What are
third
you gonna do?
boom, the door swings open and chaos erupts. I need
I'm gonna
you
go
to roll
her
for
legs.
carnage and Bugaboo to also roll for bear.
Oh no, I'm at 1 for bear.
You got a what?
You're at 1 for bear.
I haven't rolled yet, but I have a 1 right now for bear. Oh,
Oh, what is it?
Floor dice don't count.
Floor dice don't count. You can reroll.
so I failed.
Oh, floor dice don't count. You get to roll again.
Oh.
Isn't that lucky? 3!
And you still fail. So move a point away from criminal and into bear. You and your old bones are not ready for like an all-out firefight right here.
But I am.
So you just sort of like hide behind the door. You like say, yes, I'm doing things, yay. But you're really just hiding. Meanwhile, Carnage Queen over here.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my golf club and go for all the ankles I can see. Like,
And you knock everyone off their feet, just whack, whack,
And then
whack,
as soon
whack.
as they're on the ground, I'm like going for the neck and I'm chewing and biting it and ripping it
Wow.
apart.
It seems like these guys knew what was coming because all of them have like neck braces.
Well, fuck, then I'm going for the wrists
And you do
the
your best to
arms.
claw them up, bloody them up as much as possible. And while this is happening, we go back to our panda friend, Weenie the Pooh. And you are still hacking on this minuscule keyboard. And suddenly a giant yellow light appears, and you say, "Oh, yes, that's good." And you continue hacking. And on the server next to you, another yellow light appears. Ting! And it looks exactly like the Honeycoin logo. Hacking. And then you hit enter, and a chain reaction goes off. And you can see every server, the Honeycoin symbol lights up. Ping, 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 until you're completely surrounded by the Honeycoin logo.
Yes.
You've done
All
it.
US dollars worthless.
Honeycoin is now the
Pretty
only
worthless.
currency in the world.
Okay, we've
Oh,
succeeded.
We pumped it up.
We gotta
go.
get out of here.
Our honey.
Now, there may be some impacts from this, you guys. As in,
We're bears, we don't care.
well,
And
society may
you go outside after, as the fight has moved away, you go outside and first glance of the New York Stock Exchange floor you see is chaos. Papers are flying everywhere. Screams of distress. You can see a couple of people run out of the building entirely. Other people are like attacking each other, trying to take each other's clothes, saying, "This has value!"
Holy shit.
There's just like cars crashing all into each
Yeah,
other
So
on the
we're
street.
bodies falling. Like,
Just like red alarms on every screen.
Oh.
we gotta run before they find
Don't worry,
us.
guys. The zoo's back, though. The zoo's the richest institution in the world. So now we need to escape. Luckily, everybody.
have to escape.
Santa.
Oh, Santa.
Sleigh.
Take a ride on your sleigh.
Yeah,
Of course you
reindeer.
can.
What a sexual innuendo.
Where is it? Where is it?
Why, it's right here. And he pulls out of his pocket a tiny like sleigh, only that small enough to fit on the palm of his hand.
Magic.
And he puts it on the ground and says, "All right, here we go." And he claps his hands and the sleigh begins to grow. And he says, "Hop in." And he gets in and just stands on it as the sleigh continues to grow. And all of you sort of clamber in over him. And the reindeer make it through the door. and over the New York Stock Exchange floor flies Santa's sleigh out over the absolute chaos, shattering the window near the sign. And he says, "Ho, ho, ho, ho! Don't worry, if you've been good, you'll all get some presents, and I promise they have value."
Thank
Yay.
goodness.
Thanks, Santa. You
The-
really made our day.
the window shatters as the reindeer fly through it. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Outside, the chaos is even worse. You can see fires in the distance. All across New York. Like, literally, this is the apocalypse happening right now. But as Santa flies over, he says, "Oh dear, I think you might have had some unforeseen repercussions.
It's fine.
But
Santa.
no worries, your zoo is filthy rich now. You'll be fine."
Take us home.
And Santa flies over New York City, the beautiful skyscape, punctuated by clouds of smoke. And he drops you off. It is nighttime now. The zoo has closed, but Santa flies in over the walls and lands. Oh! And all the reindeer come to a stop, and he turns over to you three. "Well, that was some adventure. I doubt any bear has experienced such a thing."
Do we get our honey now?
"Oh, yes, of
Honey.
course.
I'm
Yes,
hungry.
your zookeepers should have their honey shortly."
So
Good to hear, Santa.
everybody that works for the zoo is probably a multi-billionaire, including like the janitor, everybody that works at the zoo, multi-billionaire. We
You
need
can
to-
see the guy that you locked in your pen is still there, curled up in the snow.
He's like, "Don't worry, at least you're rich now."
Santa, give him a Christmas miracle.
A
Yeah,
Christmas
Santa-
miracle, you say? Well, you've done that yourself. He's a multi-billionaire, that man.
You could have a robotic arm.
He's
or
just in
something.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
I guess we'll say
Well-
goodbye to Santa and
Yeah, we
Well, thank you, Santa.
yeah.
And with a hearty
Oh,
wave and a ho, 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 he snaps the reins and the reindeer fly back off into the air as he goes on to deliver the rest of the presents.
Bye, Santa.
And you three are back in your cage with the injured zookeeper.
Like, no hard feelings. You should have thought I was adorable earlier.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, you're a multi-billionaire, and we're about to get a new setup.
You're
About to get-
Yeah, you'll get a robotic arm.
Did you say I'm a multi-billionaire and I'm going to get a new robotic arm?
Yes.
Wow!
Yes.
Yeah.
That almost makes up for all the pain you caused me by biting my arm off! Give me
Hey.
back my keys! And he just rips his own keys out of Bugaboo's hands.
Take him. I don't want them anymore.
This will be a Christmas to tell tales about for years to come. He's shaking his head. He unlocks the door, and it closes behind him. And the scene closes out, and we start a real quick epilogue. Christmas Day finally comes. The zoo is closed. You're no longer sure how the outside world is doing, but you wake up in the morning, and you can see 10 full barrels of honey waiting for you in the
We
yard.
did it, guys. We've done it. We've made it.
Yes. This is what we fought for all those days ago.
We went through many hardships.
Yeah.
We almost turned into criminals,
Almost.
and we almost turned into complete ravenous bears. But yet
Big
stayed
Lucy.
neutral.
It was worth it.
Didn't let our ego get too big. A very important lesson in life. Never let your ego get too big.
What are you gonna do with the honey?
I'm actually gonna build a honey house. I'm gonna build a house out of honey. Yeah.
I am
No.
going to
Uh,
take my share of the honey and make mead to become a true honey badger Viking.
Yeah.
And I am going to take a bath in my honey.
Mhm.
To
Swimming pool honey?
rejuvenate my old wrinkly skin.
Yeah.
But also eat it as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
And with that,
Hey.
as you all do your respective things with your sudden overhaul of honey, we will close out today's one-shot episode, Honey Heist Holiday Edition, the New York Stock Exchange floor. The world has ended, but our bears are happy.
We're rich now. The lesson to be learned is just invest in something and then pump it up. No work needed.
There you go, and then you'll be a billionaire.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It
Nice
only
and
works for
easy.
bears, though.
Yes, this only works if you're a bear. If you're a bear watching, learn
just-
from this
you're
this
set.
encounter. Sorry, humans, this doesn't help you at all as far as
Yeah.
gaining
You'll-
more money.
You'll turn into Sam Bickman-Fried or something. You don't want to be in that position at all.
Look him up if you don't know who he is.
Well, thank you very much, Greg and Bryce from Weenie Trades, for joining us tonight. Real quick, for everyone watching, where can people find you?
Yeah, so you can subscribe to Greg's Trading Place. We do everything stock market related. Short term, medium term, long term. We do it all. I've completed my CMT level 2 exam, so I'm really nerdy into the stock stuff. There are very few people on the planet that have gone through what I've gone through. And I want to deliver that analysis to you. So come stop on by, say, hey, I'm from Dennis's crew. I'll be like, oh hey, hello, welcome.
That's
What about
true.
you,
It's a
Bryce?
great
on, Bryce,
hangout.
too.
Super wholesome. Fantastic crew that you've put together.
Oh
And
yes.
real
They're
quick,
great.
throw the link to your channel in the chat so people can find you.
Yeah, I would recommend I mean, I don't tell you what to buy or what to sell, but before you invest in anything, just come stop on by the stream and say, hey, what do you think of this? It's always good to get a second opinion, especially from somebody who does it for a living. Like, I'm not going to just go randomly and talk about, anything Dungeon Master related, anything. If there's anything GM related, I'm coming over to Dennis's area. That's what I do. So you want to go towards the experts. You want to go towards the people that do this daily.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's what I'd suggest.
Well, thanks again, Greg and Bryce, for joining. I hope you had fun. I know that I did. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Same.
So
Yeah, it was
I will wish everyone watching a happy holiday, and we will see you on the other side. And remember, everything is going to be okay. Good night, everybody.
Well said.
Good night.
Good night. Much love. Peace.